Sierra's King's Quest series has already established an unusual direction for itself, but even the 7th installment, The Princeless Bride, forges ahead into completely untrodden territory. I think it's fair to say that Roberta Williams is the most iconoclastic adventure game designer in the industry.
Well, we won't know if you're right until you explain what iconoclastic means, Captain Thesaurus.
You know, iconoclastic, mold-breaking, something that defies all stereotypes.
In that case, yes, KQ7 is far from a typical fantasy adventure game. I've never seen a game with so many diverse influences before. While the visual style is very Disney, the storyline and characters recall Lewis Carroll and Shakespeare, not to mention the occasional reference to Franz Kafka, Silence of the Lambs.
How do they get away with this kind of thing in a family-oriented game?
Rather than fall into the trap of equating a G rating with simplistic drivel for the kiddies, Roberta Williams has written a game that is genuinely for the whole family. There's lots of jokes that the kids won't get until they're older.
While we're talking about unusual design choices for adventure games, how about making both of the main characters women, King's Quest VII shifts viewpoints between Queen Valinus of Daventry and her beautiful young daughter, Rosella.
As the game begins, Rosella is hesitant to grow up and get married. She feels so strongly about this that she sings about it in a beautifully animated opening number.
She eventually settles down into a discussion with Valinus, who already has a potential mate lined up for her daughter. Suddenly, a magic portal opens up in a nearby reflecting pool, and Rosella, eager to escape the conversation, jumps in.
Valinus has no choice but to follow her headstrong daughter down the rabbit hole. Magic portal.
But while in transit, an arm pulls Rosella from the tunnel. Valinus continues her fall and arrives in a mysterious desert far from her daughter, or anything else for that matter.
These pictures look pretty good as stills, but you don't get an idea of just how good the characters look in motion.
The animation is almost on par with Dragon's Lair, but King's Quest VII is fully interactive, not just a cartoon with the occasional joystick twitch.
The game was designed in a very similar manner to an animated feature film, and this even extends to the sound.
The voice acting is uniformly excellent, and the soundtrack is rich and very detailed all the way down to signature tunes for more than 20 characters.
The interface is extremely easy to use. The cursor is a magic wand. If there's something you can do with an on-screen object, the wand glows.
And if you want to examine something in your inventory, you pick it up and click it on the eye at the bottom of the screen. The rest is just clicking where you want to go.
But don't get the idea that this simple interface bears any connection to the size of the game or the complexity of the puzzles.
The story is divided into 6 novel-like chapters, and when you put them all together, you get a game that's more than twice as long as King's Quest VI. The puzzles will take a good bit of thinking as well, and may require the whole family's input, since some are based on children's stories and some on more grown-up type references.
I suspect that Roberta Williams is not done tampering with the way people think of computer adventure games.
I hope not. Life's too short for predictable games. Honestly, folks, if you're looking for something different in this area, King's Quest VII will keep surprising and challenging you.